Good morning from the UK. This is Saturday morning, Saturday the 1st of November. I'm running the Stage 4 ZWIFT Unlocked Spinfinity course, the new New York City course. Again, I rode it's only yesterday. I tried a Cat A 510 to 650 ZRS. Absolutely ridiculous, got dropped halfway. Finished with a little bit of respect, didn't finish last. What an experience, but completely out of my comfort zone. Far better riders. I was not good enough, but a great experience. So I've jumped back into my category to see what level I'm at. It's a bit more realistic, 330 to 450. Now, if I finish in the top 5 here, because I'm 440, I think, ZRS, I could get the 10 points to put me out of this category. So I could be promoted out of this category. So I wanted to finish on a high note. I did enjoy this course yesterday, albeit I did get dropped and destroyed by Cat A riders. But let's see what it's like when I'm with my peers, riding with my peers. Of similar ability, similar competitive climbing, sprinting, and all out. So here we go. I've learnt on this course there's these 2 little elevator climbs, travelator, elevator, whatever you call it. You can get dropped at the top of those. You need to be putting in 500 watts in my case, and then you've got the 2 peaks right in the middle, and it's a downward twisty finish, and then a long sprint, which I think's, don't quote me, but it's it could be easily half a mile straight to the finish. So I've gone out quick here. Remember, my objective, I would love to win a race. I've not won a race, and I've been on Zwift for 3.5 years, but my objective is to get fitter, get to this 300 watts, which would be 4 watts a kilo before I'm 50 next August. That's my objective. So I've got to push every race. Every time I'm on YouTube, I'm pushing. I'm there or thereabouts on my FTP. Currently 272. So objective for 31st of December 2025 is 275. So in any race round about now, I'm going to break that and have achieved my goal for 2025. So I'm pushing it out, stretching the pack here. You can see a few have been dropped. If you look at the graphic top right, quite a few have been dropped. There's a lead pack at 54. I want to say there's about 20 riders in this pack. Realistically, I recognise some of the riders. I think we've been up against each other before. Strong riders, very equal ability. Some are going to be better than me, either on the climb or on the sprint, but there or thereabouts. I think this group is going right to the wire. Little attack there. I've had to use the aero boost to keep things in track. I'm averaging 296 top left. A lot of red on my top bar there, which means I'm going well over my FTP when I'm in the red, over my functional threshold. Almost a mile complete here, just 4 miles in, 11 miles to go. 1 lap this course, just to remind you, it is fast and furious. And I'm going to have a spoiler alert here. In this 330 to 450 group, I actually beat my time than when I was in the Cat A group. However, it's not as meaningful as it first appears because I was dropped. So essentially the race was completed probably a minute quicker than today's race in this category. But I did beat my time from yesterday. Those are the little wins. Those are the little improvements. And you got to celebrate the little wins. It's fast and furious, this course. You've got this sky ride through the city. You go over the bridge, which is fantastic. You go on the underground and zipping under there at pace. You've got these travelators, and then you've got these two climbs that now they don't look anything in the middle on the graphic, but they're blooming annoying, and they go on, or seemingly go on and on. 1.5 miles completed. We're pushing at 30 miles an hour. It's probably perhaps 25 in this group here. They're all bunched up. I'm trying to get a nice draft here, but I'm still doing 272 average, 271. No problems here. I'm sat nice and comfortably. 226 calories, between 85 and 90 RPM. Just gone over that actually. I'm having to just go over 300 to keep in. It is quick, and I felt like I wasn't really getting a draft. Having to do 300 watts in this category to stay in the lead pack when I'm bunched in, that's, tell me in the comments, but I'm not sure that's why that is. Look, I'm right in the pack. I should be getting a maximum draft there, but I'm having to do well over 250 watts here. Steadying down. Let's fast forward it here. We come down the travelator just there. We're going to slow it down in a second when we come up to this first punch. Now in Cat A I was doing 600 watts. Let's see what I'm doing here to keep at the front. See, all the rides are attacking. 500, 593 top left, 647 flipping heck. Yeah, look, very competitive. Even this category compared to the 510, in that 510 650 category, I looked at some of the riders. 40% and not quite a half was 600 plus ZRS. I'm 444. I shouldn't even be on the same track or course as those riders. You know, they're just way better than I am. But that's a testament to this category that you've just seen. I've had to keep it 550 to 650 on that travelator to keep in this front pack. Nobody's been dropped. You can see that bubble has stuck together. However, the test is the two climbs coming up. After that travelator and putting it out there, and after such a fast start, these climbs are not easy. And I reckon I'm going to have to put, I mean, I'm not looking obviously when I'm racing. And by the way, I go back to this every time. When I'm watching other content creators on YouTube and they're casually messaging, talking in the mic while they're racing, I mean, absolute thumbs up to them, credit to them, because I can't even see what wattage I'm doing. I'm literally watching where I'm drafting, that's it. Here we go. It's orange. I want to see if I can stand up during the duration here. That's what I've been practicing. Just below 5% gradient. Oh, there, it's hitting 5%. I'm having to do 400 watts. That's comfortable for me though, to stand up for the duration of the orange. However, there's no blue after this. It is straight into a 3%. Zwift concept bike unlocked, fantastic. I think that's because I've just finished the Everest, 29,000 feet. There you go, climb Mount Everest, brilliant. Blimey, that's taken a long time, it seems like it. I'm getting dropped here, so I need to keep it honest. That's still averaging 272, 15th gear. Recently I've had to be doing between 325 and 350, there you go, to stay at the front of these climbs in this category. I'm just pulling there, just keeping them in distance. I can't get dropped. I got dropped on the Cat A race, obviously, yesterday. You know, there's out of the 30 riders yesterday, 25 of them were ahead of me. You know, that was different level, different class. Staying within touching distance, not getting dropped. 276 average, 350 calories almost done. There you go. You can see the barrier in front, but that is, you think that's just over the brow, but there's another orange section here, so I need to be stood up. And it's this blooming annoying 3% yellow that just goes on and on and on. And with another one of these peaks, albeit not quite as high in elevation as the first one, you can see the group on the top right completely broken this pack. If you look at the times, I reckon there's 9 places, and then after the top 9 everyone else is getting dropped. Right, I need to get to these 3 riders here. I cannot let them go. 279 average, nearly 15 minutes gone. Well, I've done more than that before. I've averaged 300 over 15 minutes doing the grade, but you can stop and go down a descent there. You haven't another 6.7 miles to go with a sprint. So different circumstances, different context. Let's fast forward this. So I didn't get dropped. Fantastic. Shouldn't get dropped, really. I would have been really disappointed if I got dropped in my own group. Second climb coming up. Majority yellow. 5.5 miles to go. It's less than 3%, I think, all the way. And I'm leading it here. Full of confidence. You can see there are top 10 and then the 16 seconds back to another group. You can't see them on the graphic on the top right. 410 calories done nearly. There you go. Again, sticking to the 325 to 350. I did drop there actually. That's the objective, that's the aim. 85 RPM. That cadence is pretty consistent. I'm really pleased what I've been doing on the climbs. I've come on leaps and bounds on these climbs. Really proud of myself there. 274 average. Standing up. Not going to be able to do that to the peak, surely. 17 seconds to the pack behind. Someone's just been dropped off the back of our pack, top right. Here we go, the barrier again. Get to the barrier, I suspect there might be about 5 miles to go. The American Prince and Wheeler. I think there's quite a few chatting on Discord. They're probably saying, drop cycle with Michael. A little helps. Stevenson, the Brit there, is in the pack behind. I'm still holding it there. Flipping out, I forgot about that. Really proud with that climb. 275 average. Nearly 20 minutes. Over 20 minutes. Really proud with that. You know, that's what I'm going for, isn't it? That's my objective. Right, stay in this park. Don't loosen up just because it's gone to on the flat. We get a bit of recovery time here, so my average is going to drop. Everyone's using the power up there. I've used my drafting. Yeah. So you look at what we've got left, probably 2.5 miles to go when we get to that travelator. And I need to punch up this, and I do not need to get dropped. And then there's little bitty, tiny, annoying climbs. Here we go. Need to get 500 watts out of this to stay in the front few. And when we go over the peak, I need to push it because I dropped to 14th gear here. Keep pushing. 600. There we go. Keep pushing, and I'm in the pack. Brilliant. I've used the drafting boots. Why did I do that? I think I pressed that by accident. 2.3 miles to go. Close the gap. Yeah, I will do. Bauer the American, and then, yeah, with 15, 16 seconds on the second pack. 264 average. I did 260 yesterday overall, over the 30 minutes approximately, in the Cat A race. I suspect I'm going to beat that. Well, knowing the time, definitely going to beat that. Because we're going to be pushing now. So stay here. Keep everyone in. Don't let anybody attack. Let's use the ghost thing, has it? Someone's just disappeared. Get up this little slope anyway, 400 watts, I'm guessing, 426, 466. Make sure I get over. It's really putting it in here. Dropped off there. Look, everyone's just caught through. Just lack of concentration. You see this pack now. I could do with a bit of drafting, to be honest. I've done a lot of work there at the front, especially on the climb. Tell me in the comments, why's Williams got this tick, this little orange tick next to him or her? What's that mean? Is that you're a pro or an influencer or something? Anyway, you're right at the front here leading it, so respect. Whoever you are, you're riding hard. Another little punchy yellow coming up here. Come on, stand up. Stand up. Ah, blooming disappointed there. I should be at the front there. Should be putting it in a bit more. We're alright, we're alright, we're all good. Right, I reckon with 1.5 miles from the peak. Yep, it says at the top, we've done 500 feet. Nearly 27 minutes, 1.4 miles to go. 265 average. Just stand up because the Prince is just putting it in there. Don't want to let him get away. Almost 550 calories done. What have I got left in the tank? 264 average, as I said yesterday. I did 260 average. 86 RPM. 1.2 miles. My only hope is to just push it a bit from 1 mile out and hopefully just break anybody who's got anything near a big sprint. And this was the tactic here, 1.1 mile out, just push it back to 300 watts. Well, it's 200 watts there, but not let anyone have a break before this sprint. You know, I'm knackered. We're definitely going to finish ahead of that second group, 21 seconds behind. They've no chance with less than a mile to go, especially as we're going at this pace. I'm pushing 250 watts there. Boom. Williams through. Fair play. 7.4 watts a kilo. The Norwegian's gone through. Lushman, the Canadian. Williams is off there. Gone. Blind, it's a long way out, that. I mean, I won't be able to catch them, but it's a long way out. Surely they can't go from that distance. I've seen people this week on YouTube doing a humongously long sprint. I mean, fair play. 0.6 miles. I think we're going to catch those two in a minute. We're going to have to. We're a pack. We can catch them. Williams has not slowed up really, but we're going to rein him in. Here we go. I'm not going to catch that number one rider there. 369 watts, 375.3 miles. This is where I just tried to break him, but who am I kidding? People with much bigger sprints, they're drafting off me as well. But what can I do? I can't sit in the draft, they'll just blow me away on the sprint. So I've just got to do what I can do, keep putting it in over 300 watts, 265 average here. Get behind them now for the draft. I tried to get up. I mean, look, I can't even do. I'm doing 458 watts on my sprint. Pathetic. Nothing left. Try and not finish last in this group. Slavering all over. Embarrassing. Tried everything there. Tried everything. Nearly 600 calories, 266 average. Beat yesterday's time. Look, 3.5 watts a kilo. I mean, I looked at the times as well. I did 20 minutes at 3.7, I think. If you like and subscribe, I'll see you soon. Thank you.